like I've been teaching for the last 8 years, and I've taught over 92 people, and that's just people who I've taught as students. I do consult to professional traders as well as aspiring traders, mentor them, make sure check up on them, make sure that they understand what's going on in the market. They can handle the mental rigors as well as the physical rigors of the market. And this is sort of it's not like a project or anything of mine, but sort of I hope is a wake up call to a lot of people out there who are wanting to be traders and really still not getting to where they are, right? So you know the I hope to make this as small and as sweet as possible, as short as sweet as possible, because I don't want to take a lot of my time as well as your time. I know that people nowadays have a very short attention span, so I'll make sure to make this as as short as possible. But the point that I'm trying to make here, okay, is so many people come to us, email us, go to our website, check us out, and ask, hey, I want to be a profitable trader. And again, the question still remains, how do I become profitable? And every person is different. We're all wired differently. Everybody trades differently. Everybody has different risk tolerances. Everybody wants to trade different things, right? So when we teach people, we do tailor it to their personalities, their risk preference, as well as their lifestyle, right? So that's where it is. But you know what is fundamental, or what is the commonality between all of the people that I have taught and have also helped, is that it all starts with your way of thinking and the way your perspective, the way you conduct yourself, as well as your own habits. So that's why I said, on this here, stop making excuses. So when so many excuses, like I have a day job, I have family, I have so many things going on. I don't know where to start, or I think what you guys are doing is false. I think you guys are wrong. So there's a lot of I think this, I think that, or I can't do this, I can't do that. Remember that you're not going to get started if you're not going to try. And before you even say, well, you're going to try, we don't try in this business. You either do it or you don't, right? You either put your money to trade or you don't. You can't be like, oh, I tried to trade it. Well, what does that mean? You tried to trade it. You either bought calls, or you bought the shares, or you bought the stock or the future, or you sold the future. And that's it. You can't be like, well, I tried to do something. You can't do that in trading. And it's binary. Your action is binary, but your thinking should be as pragmatic as possible, right? There's no, different ways or one way about it. It's all, at the end of the day, if you retrace it, it's all dependent all on you. And if your personality is not built for handling trading, then you shouldn't be a trader. I think it's, if this video is to help you, figure out if this thing is for you, then I guess I've just given you super free advice right there. That if you can't handle it, if you've tried it and it doesn't work for you, if it's not working for you, then there you go. You shouldn't be a trader. I think it's not for everybody. Just as like I can't be a restaurant owner, or I can't open my own Starbucks because I don't know anything about making coffee, nor do I want to know about how to make coffee, right? So what I do love and what I do know is trading. So there's just so many things, like I said, and sometimes I have to act like a motivational speaker or a trading coach to a lot of our clients and as well as our other students, because the unfortunate aspect is that us human beings, we do lack the motivation to do things from time to time. We do get carried away or bogged down by life, by our own personal commitments to other people or to the people we love, and so on and so forth, right? I think what I love the most is the excuse that, oh, I have a day job, or I'm doing this and I'm so busy. I mean, for F's sake, like I said, if you want to be a trader, you will find time. You will effing find time. And just as like, this may offend people, or this may not offend people. If you recall when you were a teenager, right, and you really like that girl or that guy or whatever it is, I don't care what your sexual preference is, but you like somebody. Remember that we dropped things so that we could be with that person. So it's the same thing as this. If you really want to be a trader and you really want to see if you will succeed at this, you will find time, you will make sure that you have time, and you will give it a shot, right? And again, at the end of it all, if it doesn't work, if you go through 3, 4, 5, 6 months of trying to trade or try trading, not really trying to trade, trading, and you end up being negative, then at least you can say, you know what, I traded, I've given it my all, it didn't work, I'll move on. Maybe there's something better, or maybe there's something else that I can do out there that is definitely for me. Okay, so it's just it really, as a mentor, what really frustrates me, right, is when I have somebody who is so unmotivated, who is so undriven, who lacks the passion to do this, and yet they want to follow or they want to emulate because they saw some guy on Twitter, or their buddies are day traders and they're making money, or their buddies probably lied and said they made money, and they want to copy that, right? There is nothing wrong with wanting to emulate somebody who is successful. That, I think, successful people are there so that we are all motivated to be as good as them, or to be great, right? To be better than ourselves. But it's just not appropriate either if you're just going to do that and want to succeed, but then you're not going to put in the work, right? So it's if this video is to help you in any way, it's to make you introspect, really think hard about what you really want in your life, right? If you want to be a trader, put in the work, read as many books as you can, invest in yourself, right? I don't care if you go to us or go to whoever out there that who teaches how to trade. you know there's always that debate whether you need a mentor or not. I could care less if you think you need a mentor or not. I could care less. So, but at the end of the day, what is really important is you learn. So that could be through a guy or a girl, or that could be through books or whatever website you frequent. That is really up to you. You can go as expensive as you want or as cheap as you want in approaching, in achieving your goals, right? But it starts with you. Stop making effing excuses about starting to trade. You either do it or you don't. You either get the heck off that bed and start reading trading materials or educational materials. Learn the stuff that you're trading, whether you're a Bitcoin guy or a stock guy or a currencies guy. I don't care. There is always something to learn. Even 12 years in, I am still learning. Over the last 3 years, I learned about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I never thought I would actually have to learn about something else, but there it is. Every year, there's always something to learn, and we are all touched by the experience we have with trading. But you will never get to where you want to be if you don't start moving. That's, I think, the most important thing. And I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker at all. I am specifically just saying this as a guy who is a trader, who is a very driven individual, who really, who really does his best to encourage all of our clients and of all of our students to really give it their all. Because, you know, the funny part about trading, right? For me at this point, I don't even consider it a job. It's just fun. It's just something that I enjoy. If I see a setup, I trade. I don't feel as if it's an occupation for me. It is just something that I need to do because I love doing it. So kind of like if I belong to a chess club or something, I go and play chess because I love chess. So that in itself is, the reward for me is of course making money, but it's basically for me getting paid to do what I love, right? So that's what trading is for me. If you are a trader right now and you feel like it's a chore, it's a very laborious activity, then it's not for you. It really isn't, because then it makes it feels like a job, and everybody hates their jobs, right? Nobody enjoys working. So it's something that I always say whenever I talk to students, even when I see a student so unmotivated or so undriven to like succeed. that's usually when I say, you know what, I think no matter what we've done, no matter what I've recommended you do, you're definitely not, you're definitely not feeling it. It's probably not for you. Everybody knows what they want in life. Everybody wants to try different things because they probably think, it's an easier way to do it, right? There are people out there who invested in Bitcoin or Ether or whatever and are definitely, secret millionaires. And that's fine. But you need to find your passion. And if you've decided that trading is going to be that thing that you want to achieve or want to do and you love it, you got to stop making excuses and you got to just, you know, get off your ass, start looking at things, start just getting through it. You will fail, but you will learn a lot of things along the way, and you will get better. That there is no learning if you don't fail either, right? If every day was a great day, nobody's gonna ever gonna think, nobody's ever gonna remember the key lessons in trading. So again, I hope that with respect to, your goals in life, this video at least gives you some clarity that, trading is not a joke. It is you putting your hard-earned cash into the market, and the market is not designed to be so nice. It's a very, very manipulative environment, and you need to have all of your skills in place and all of your habits really, set so that you can survive, this environment. And nobody, like I said, nobody can do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. Nobody can motivate yourself except yourself, right? You have to be able to want this. You have to be able to really um, be driven to succeed. Because if you're not, just like anything you go into in life, if you're not driven, if you don't like it, it's never going to be fun for you. It never will be, and you'll never like it. So always think about the things that I've said in this video. And I know it's a little bit long, but maybe it'll save somebody's portfolio from crashing. If I could, if I reach somebody who probably was thinking about trading and then realized, okay, hold on, you know what, it's probably not for me then. So I hope that at the very least, this video gets you thinking about whether or not this is something for you. At the very best, if you've decided this is something for you, this will motivate you to stop making excuses and you make time to really put in the work in trading, because this is not gonna do it for you. It's not gonna just miraculously materialize for you. The wealth is not gonna materialize for you out of nowhere, right? So I hope you'll continue to do what you think is good with yourself and learn to really invest in yourself. And at the very end, like I said, remember that you control your own destiny, you control your future, and you won't have a future if you don't plan for the future. So be well, good luck, and I wish you all the best.